There. Hello and... Oh, that was haunting. Hello and welcome back to Things You Probably Don't Know Shit About. Today we're going to be taking a look at one of the coolest parts of Vanderstank family's history, the family band Purple Juda and their 2014 hit single, Mrs.n, which successfully brought family lore into the public spotlight. Here's 10 things you may not know about it. The song's original title was actually Mrs.n. Sounds similar, right? Wrong. The difference? They didn't have a dot after the word Mrs. What the fuck were they thinking? The dot was added back in during production, but was realized forgotten it. Although Salice Moonchild was the band's lead vocalist, her voice doesn't actually appear anywhere in the final recording, which was published with double male lead vocals. Her contributions to the sessions were mostly spiritual and chemical in nature. The idea for Mrs.n was first conceived during the Harvard National Model to the United Nations in Boston, Massachusetts, when the band came across a woman who reminded them of Mrs. N.
So what a lot of folks don't understand about Mrs. N is that, Brodona and I were at the United Nations conference. We actually witnessed the actual Mrs. N shoot laser beams from her eyes and vaporize the entire Nicaraguan delegation. It was quite incredible. I have no idea what they did to upset her, but that happened.
He said what? No, that is not a thing that ever happens or will ever happen. But between you and me, I think he was dipping into the family chemicals that day and may have seen some things that we didn't see. But I don't have the heart to tell him that it wasn't really her. Don't tell him.
She was, in fact, both Dutch and wearing a men's suit at the event. The musical arrangement of Mrs. N was planned out almost entirely the day after the event by Brodona, while illegally occupying his dorm building's shower stall reserved for RAs. N is said 66 times over the course of the song. The reference to Mrs. N being best friends with a giant black spider the size of a house that lives inside her is a real-life reference to the only known photograph of Mrs. N, which is still currently unexplained. Dear State Lecturer McGee, I know I've failed you for what you've said is the last and final time, but I really must impress upon you the seriousness in which I take this situation. You've proven your point about the rabbits and all that, but I really must insist that you let me try to clean it again. I think my background in chemistry has more than prepared me for the situation that lies ahead, whether you think I'm prepared for it or not. The tools won't be an issue either. If you can simply unlock the port, I can have them in my hand by the morning. My family's welfare depends on your answer, and I trust you wouldn't let yourself become crippled by emotion in times like these. Celia Cave is mentioned nowhere in the song. The infamous first few seconds of the song are a bit of a mystery, as the soundbite was recorded while a band was not in a sound state of mind, and to this day none of them can agree on what the sound is, who made it, and who burped over it. The band expected Rise of the Doe to be a vastly more popular song than Mrs. N, even giving its name to the album on which both songs appear. But Rise of the Doe was only ever played once on the radio, whereas Mrs. N took off like a rocket both on college radio and on the internet, far eclipsing its forgotten predecessor. Perhaps if they had known Mrs. N would be the hit track, they'd have named Hey Felix.
We didn't name the album after her because, I don't know.
Well, that about wraps it up. Hopefully you learned something today about the Vanderstank family's most well-known song. Or if you didn't, hey, at least you learned something. See you next week. Nat 84 far nat 84 nat 84 far 88 far nat 84 8 far. Fiber optic cables. The reference to Mrs. N being best friends with the